What is up, everybody? Got a new one on the bench slash desk slash whatever you want to call it. We have Xeigu's cheapest HF radio. Yes, that's right. This is the Xeigu G106 HF transceiver. Now you might be saying, well, what about this older one that they got that's like $100 or something? I'm talking about, this is pretty well a full-featured HF radio. No tuner, QRP. There may be one or two cheaper, but as far as I know, in production and things like that, this is going to be it. Now, first thing I want to say with this radio is I don't know who is on 15.5 AM and why they've got a plus 30 noise floor, but interesting, whatever. Funny little quirk about it. I don't know. Let's open it up. I did buy this used. Yes, people who think YouTubers get everything for free. I paid for this. No, I do not call myself a YouTuber. I'm just a guy with a desk and a camera that likes to share the radio hobby. I bought this used off of eBay. 180 bucks, I think, is what I paid for it shipped. You can get them 200 new. Occasionally, Radiodity runs sales, but for the 200, but typically, whoa, I had no idea this thing was this small, but typically they are about $250, and I think 200 is an accurate price for these radios just because of the way they tend to function. Now, it does come with this. This is not the USB like FT8 interface. I'm gonna get an FT8 interface for this, the DE something or other, DE19 maybe. But for right now, we're just going to run this sideband. Okay, first things first, I didn't realize how small this radio was. So it is 5 inches across. And to the back, we have about 5.5, 5 3/4. So very teeny tiny radio. So let's get it fired up. Hopefully this is a half decent radio and not a teeny tiny turd. Stay tuned. Let me show you guys what not to do. So this is the power cable. I don't think this radio came from the factory like this. No indications what the outer jacket is or which one is connected to here. No fuse either. So I'm gonna have to assume the black is the ground and this is the hot side. We're just gonna take a guess and hopefully we don't burn this radio up. Stay tuned. So looking at the back of the radio right here, we'll see that the inner jacket, or the inner part of the coaxial connector is gonna be the positive and the ring is gonna be the negative. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a little power. We got the Klein meter here that we will fire up. Let's get everything adjusted. All right, to make sure that this is correct, we're going to check for continuity and make sure we have a beep. So I'm going to put one terminal on the negative side and then one on the outer jacket. And we do have what they would call continuity. And then same thing for the inner. Let's see if I can get it. There it is. So we're good. We have, that's going to be the right guess, the guess that I made. So let's do it live. Let's plug it in and see if it blows up. No smoke. I guess that's a good thing. Red power button. And we have power. All right, let's get a better look at it. For those of you who watch this channel for CB related content, I have some really bad news. This radio is not Mars moddable that I have found, or that sources I trust have found. You gotta send it into Xeigu. I was thinking about selling this radio, but I dig the size of it. So we're gonna test some stuff out. So let's move that out the way for right now. So let's see what we're looking at up top. The power button and I guess the go to sleep button. Right here we have our mode. And you get all your usual modes and your band. And all the usual bands. So it looks to be 28 through 160. So 10 through 160, not too shabby. Let's get everything hooked up and do a little bit of power testing. So before we get to talking about power and on the meter, in several videos I've talked about SWR mismatch between the meter and the radio, and I think what I'm going to do, somebody recommended it in the comments, is to have null coax, or to null my jumpers, which is to make it, I believe, a quarter of the wavelength of whatever I am transmitting on. So for this it'll be 10 meters. I have not done that yet, so please excuse it. And if that comment about that was wrong or I misunderstood it wrong, please ignore that. Okay, so let's get to actually looking at this. Let's move this around where you can actually see the radio. Plug the mic in. Oh no, my mic, is it broken? There it is. All right, we're locked in. We're locked in. Put it in the comments if you know what locked in means. All right, so here's how we set everything down here with all these buttons, A and B band, stuff like that. And then when you have it pulled up, you change it with your VFO. Display. Scope. Big scope. Alright, we want scope and S meter. TX power, we want high. FM radio. Okay. So we will power test it in sideband with the big meter in the back. We'll go to a actual amateur band. I do like this VFO. It has like a soft click, so you feel it. Pretty big fan of that. And we're going into dummy load, so you're not going to see any signals, but we're actually going to put this radio on the air in this video, maybe the next. Stick around, we'll find out. We'll see how long this one goes. Alright, so something's definitely going on with my meter in the back. If you've watched any of my videos in the past few weeks, you've noticed that. So we might have to swap it back out and go to this old ugly Xeigu meter. Anywho, alright, let's do some power testing. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Echo Sierra. You can see we're peaking somewhere right around 10 watts. It's only supposed to do 5. Swap it over to average. Hello, Kilo India 5 Whiskey Echo Sierra. Kilowatt India 5 Whiskey Echo Sierra testing audio. 10 watts. I trust this meter. I've used it a bunch of times. So just for giggles, we will turn it off. Sorry. Got distracted. So we like that. Let's check it out on 20. See what it does on 20. Oh, it does also change the modes for me. All right. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Echo Sierra, KI5WES. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Echo Sierra testing. Not too shabby. We got some power output. I think I've got a few extra minutes, and this video hasn't gone super long, so let's get it on the air. All right, so now we're going to get it on the air. This is on a vertical antenna. We can see there's something going on. The volume is a little low. Let's see if we can fix that.
Sounded good into the bronze. 33. My name is Mike. Mike Italy Kilo Echo. You're welcome, sir. Have a blessed evening. QRP, whiskey.
I don't see anywhere for a speaker on here. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Echo Sierra. It picked a different station. and we don't hear any other stations. Let me see if I can put this on some sort of speaker. Okay, so cannot find about an external speaker. Oh, I found it, guys. I found it. But before I get to that, the microphone is a hand mic as well. Now the band's gone quiet. Interesting. Okay, but the speaker part, I bet, is right there, which is an interesting design. Okay.
But his rotor is out of commission, and
Okay, you can hear it.
ham radio for the holiday year.
It helps, but it's not very loud. Turn it back to the radio. Yeah, we're better off with the radio for this one. Let's see if we can find any other stations before we jump to the long wire.
Yeah, I'm from California, by the way. I'm from California, and my call sign is November Yankee 4. They'll say, Buffy there, Whiskey 5, warehouse store, Buffy over.
Only hearing one side of this QSO. Let's go a little bit further. I like these little ears, how it's protected. You know, I bought this to kind of ride around in the truck with me and be a beat up radio, and I actually think that's what it's going to be used for. I think we're going to mod it too, find some things, different things to do. This is on a 10-meter vertical. That's why we're on 10 meters. Okay, let's jump over to the long wire, get a tuner on this bad boy, tune it up, see what we can talk to. All right, so it's now later at night. It's almost 9 o'clock, 8:30. We're gonna power this little dude on. So I figured out that my battery was low in my Elecraft tuner. So let's get on Forte meters and start listening around for some stations on the long wire antenna. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch it over to AM or CWs just so we have a carrier. But we have a mic plugged in, so we're going to hold for tune. Let the Elecraft tune. And remember, this is just a random, like 200-foot piece of wire. Here we go. We finally found a match. Now, this radio does not really have an SWR meter, but you can kind of tell by when you transmit whether you get the full S9 signal or not. S5 noise floor is kind of loud. I don't know what it is causing it. I think it might be that power switch over there on the wall that I haven't talked about yet. That's new. But I really think it's these computer monitors. Now remember, we are 5 watts QRP, so I'm not oh, well, that's part of the reason. I'm not expecting to do big numbers here tonight. Let's see. So that's just a big station, like broadcast station. Same thing. I like the little waterfall. It's not terrible. It's definitely not great. But I guess it beats not having one. The speaker on this thing just absolutely sucks. That's the biggest teeny tiny turd about it, is the speaker is just not good. Maybe we can modify that. Oh, we're going the wrong way. So here's the net. I feel like we should be able to hear this pretty well on a normal radio. It's just not a great signal here.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate all you do. November
It's a really strong station, so we hear them pretty good. Let's see what's over here. I like how small this radio is. I keep talking about that. I'm a big fan. I actually thought it was bigger than what it actually looks like. Anything good on this frequency? Not tonight. We're not hearing much. Still kind of early for 40 meters to really pick up. All right, so there it is listening on 40. We'll jump over and see if we can make contacts tonight. I doubt it on 20 meters, but there might still be something out there. And we'll go ahead and tune this little, I love this little tuner. It's awesome little tuner. If you don't have your hands on an Elecraft T1 and you find one at a good deal, go ahead and pick it up. Yeah, the Bodie McBoatface net. There's something going on there. Everything else is pretty quiet, so we'll have to try again tomorrow during the daytime. There's something. That's all I got on the mic. Even if I pick this up and hold it, it's not, no bueno for sure. No bueno. Station in South Florida, that's about right for as late as it is, honestly. I got one more idea where there is always something going on. Look at that. That's a big noise floor. There's always something going on down here. There you go, guys. The dulcet sounds of FT8. And I leave you with that 73, guys. 73.